Hey, Bleedbigblue, Tim from the podcast. Just wanted to come talk to you guys. We just got done winning against the Chicago Bears. Solid win. I know it was against Chase Daniel, the backup quarterback, but you can only play who's in front of you. So for all those people that are gonna hate because it was a backup quarterback, hey, too bad. It's still a playoff team. And you know what? It's that time to break it down. So here comes a list of glory and a list of shame. First, as always, we start out positive. Number 1. A guy that we've ripped on and has been on the list of shame quite a few times this season. Totally redeemed himself. Alec Ogletree.
You just made the list.
I've been giving you a lot of crap over your pass coverage over this past season, and you had 2 interceptions. Not only 2 interceptions, but you picked off Chase Daniel from pretty much the line of scrimmage and ran it into the end zone. Awesome, good job. Obviously, we needed every point, and I love when my defense is getting turnovers. So props to you, Alec Ogletree, for making a list of glory. Number 2 on my list of glory. He was making plays all over the place. And he's obviously our best quarterback on the team. Number 2 is Odell Beckham Jr.
You just made the list.
Hey, you're 2 for 2. 2 touchdown passes the whole season. But nice 49-yard bomb, which was awesome. I mean, as far as stats-wise, I mean, he didn't do a whole lot. 3 for 35, but you know what? I understand with you, Odell, is you're taking a lot of the coverage away from other people. And you still had a touchdown catch on top of it, which was instrumental, in us winning. So Odell, props to you for making the list of glory. Keep playing the way you're playing. The funny thing is, you have a better arm than Eli. So when we need a deep ball, we know who needs to throw it. The problem is, usually be the one that we're looking to catch the ball. We'll figure that out sometime. Number 3. Now, guys, I know that I'm going to get killed on this because you guys are going to be like, oh, this person should have been on the list of glory. This person should have been on the list of glory. There's quite a few people I had for number 3. And I just didn't know where to go with it. But I'm going to go with somebody that, one, I like defense. If you're a Giants fan, I know you love defense as well. So number 3, I'm going with B.J. Hill.
You just made the list.
B.J. Hill had 3 sacks today, or during this game. And that's one thing we haven't had all season. I mean, I think we had a total of 5 sacks today, which is fantastic. But B.J. Hill, I see a lot of promise. This kid's a rookie. He's one of the better players on the defensive side of the ball, and I really think he's a big reason that we were able to get rid of Snacks, is because B.J. Hill was there. Keep playing the way you're playing. Love it. Obviously we need the sacks because we're definitely lacking in that area. So keep doing what you're doing. So props to you, B.J. Hill, for making the list of glory. I do want to give some honorable mention. Some guys I was actually considering being on the list of glory before everybody, kills me in the comments. Obviously, of course, I was honorable mention Saquon. Probably could be on the list of glory every week. He's amazing. He ran for over, got 125 rushing. I mean, that was a great game. Another guy I thought about, a little off the radar was Russell Shepard. Russell Shepard caught the Odell pass, and Russell Shepard also had a great play at the end of the game, pinning Chicago down at the goal line. Great special teams play. These are some of the guys I was considering. I even considered Olivier Vernon. He had 2 sacks. Forced fumble as well. So there's guys you guys definitely had good games. I'm sorry you didn't make the list of glory, but hey, you're still honorable mention. Play better next time. Now, list of shame. I always tell you guys it's a lot harder to do the list of shame after a win. But I still see some negatives, and they frustrate me. Number 1, it's Eli.
Shame.
Manning.
Shame.
And you know what?
Shame.
Hate to keep piling on, but it's just you play scared. It's not and I understand, Eli, you're older, and I don't see any reason you wanting to take the hits that were coming, and that's definitely against the Chicago team that brings it, especially when it comes to pass rush. But you play scared. You don't have the arm anymore to even do anything. Literally, Odell threw the best deep pass I've seen all season, and he's not a quarterback. That's pretty sad. Some things that went noticed was Loletta was active this week, so I'm thinking Shermer is pretty close to pulling you, Eli. So you know what? Keep playing the way you keep playing tough. Do what you gotta do. You got the win, but I need Eli Manning of old to come back, or he needs to sit on the bench. So shame on you, Eli, for making a list of shame. Number 2, and I'm probably going to get killed for this one, because I know there's a lot of fans out there of this guy, and I am one of his fans. Landon Collins.
Shame.
You're on my list of shame.
Shame.
There was
Shame.
main reason being because your responsibility a lot of the times was Tariq Cohen, and Tariq Cohen tore us up. 12 receptions for 156, and the guy threw a touchdown pass. I mean, your responsibility was Tariq Cohen on a lot of those plays. I know it wasn't all of them, but some of the major big ones you were covering, and Tariq Cohen killed you. Not acceptable. Not if you're going to be one of the top safeties in the league. You need to step it up, Collins. I'm really curious what's going to happen with you in this offseason. Do I love you as a Giant? Yes. But the way you play, you really is... I don't know if you deserve to be a top safety money. But shame on you, Landon Collins, for making a list of shame. Number 3. And I went through quite a few people was here. There's a lot of plays that really bothered me. But I'll get into those plays after I give you this guy. Number 3 is Sterling Shepard.
Shame.
Sterling Shepard.
Shame.
I'm a fan of yours. I really think you could be really good. But every time I think you're going to be really good, you don't take that next step forward. You could have ended the game when Eli literally put it on your hands in the end zone. Would it have been a tough catch? Yes, I understand that. But you know what? You're an NFL receiver, and you're a good NFL receiver. Take that next step to be the superstar and catch that ball. It hit you in the hands. And that's my problem with it. And I've seen that quite a few times from you is, when it's all said and done, you drop the ball too much. And for you to take that next step forward, you need to stop. Alright guys, that's my lists. I had some problems with some plays. I'll get into those during the podcast. Yeah, I definitely want to get into the Odell kickoff situation. Curtis Riley pretty much could have fair catch the interception. He just dropped it completely. You know, there's a bunch of mental errors during the game, but we can get into that during the podcast. I want to hear your comments. Let me know what you think. What's your list of glory and your list of shame? But hey, we got to win. I know some people aren't happy about it, but hey, it is what it is. Because I still bleed big blue. Always.